Coming up, a local center is drawing international attention, and one bank where you really won't save money, but you might save a life. Hello, I'm Sam Jones. You know, I moved to my adopted state of Oklahoma in the late 70s, and it took me a few years to really learn the lay of the land, but learn it I did. The history of this state is a treasure trove of interesting facts, but then something else happened. I started to absorb more facts that really didn't have anything to do with history, at least not yet. You remember a few weeks ago, back before the election, when a Russian delegation asked permission from the state to come monitor the elections here? Well, of course, permission was denied. But then I came across this little talked about fact that was part of an article dealing with State Question 777, the so-called right to farm question. This article was written by a Tulsa attorney, Teresa Burkett. It appeared in the Tulsa World. In the article, she pointed out something that caused my head to snap back. Now, she wrote, and I quote, "Currently, 345,000 acres of Oklahoma farmland are owned by agribusiness interests from China and Brazil." She said that Smithfield Foods sounds as American as apple pie, but it's 100% Chinese owned. Also, she said that many more acres are leased to foreign companies. She also points out, under Oklahoma law, it was illegal for foreign nationals to own land in the state, but that prohibition was removed years ago, which is a fine how do you do. I'd like to know who approved that little move. I really don't know, but I can almost guarantee it had something to do with special interest contributions. Republican Jason Murphy from Guthrie represents District 31 in the Oklahoma House. He wrote an article in the Oklahoma Observer, and in that article it said that special interest contributions are the invisible wall that can't be acknowledged by lawmakers when justifying their bad and questionable votes. Mr. Murphy also points out the big lie used by some elected officials, and I'll quote here, "Contributions don't influence my vote," and "Lobbyist contributions don't make a difference to me, because there's always a special interest group on both sides of the issue who'll give me money no matter how I vote," end quote. He says neither statement is true, and that would explain how the law was changed. What I need to know is, why hasn't it been changed again to make it illegal for a foreign interest to own land right here in Oklahoma? Oh, I forgot there for a minute. Special interest contributions. You know, it might be wise to do what Mr. Murphy recommends. He says the next time somebody comes knocking on your door asking for your vote, ask them, "Will you reject all contributions from lobbyists and their employers?" My feeling is their answer could go a long way in solving a number of problems in the Oklahoma legislature. And that's my perspective. Woody Guthrie, the man and his music are preserved here in Tulsa. More after this.